Whoops, there it goes. Is it recording? Whoops. I never know when it actually starts recording because it did say 1 minute and 12 seconds. Now it says 10 seconds. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I said something earlier that got me thinking, and I think I should narrow it down for y'all. I think it might be helpful if I did this because I talk about it a lot, and I don't know if I've done like a hardcore video just on this topic yet. So here we go. This is how you're going to transmute, and by transmute, I mean this is one of women's many purposes on the planet, is to take what's given to you or thrown at you and turn it into something 10 times better, right? So this is what happens. If you have some energy thrown at you, good or bad, but we'll look at the bad stuff because that's what needs to really be turned inside out. If you have an argument with somebody, it doesn't have to be a boyfriend, but just anybody. You have an argument with somebody or him, or something has angered you, or somebody has disrespected you, or you've gotten attitude from somebody, or somebody has told you that you're not going to succeed at something, or somebody has gotten real emotional about something you've done, and it might be something that's out of line, or not really your problem or anything like that. If it's something you don't have to worry about, if you can take the energy and the emotional energy and the power that has been thrown at you through people getting angry at you or arguing with you or having some kind of exchange with you, like in general, anything. If you can see yourself recognizing that energy that they're sending you, I want you to, in your mind, pick a way to identify it. And this can be texture. This can be the texture of the energy you're getting. This can be the color of it. This can be whether it's staticky or smooth. This can be what it smells like. And you can pick whatever, negative association you want to use for that, right? And you're going to identify and be like, okay, yeah, it's this. When it comes to you, when it comes into your body, I want you to see it coming into your cells and coming into all the parts of your body, and you're going to soak it in just the way it is. You're going to take it just for what it is. They were angry at you, so you got rage. Whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all just had a fight. He's mad because you don't give him enough attention, so he's feeling jealousy. You're going to take it in as the jealousy it is. You soak it in just as it is, and you can identify it and label it and imagine it and categorize it however you want. When it comes to you, you imagine your body soaking it in. All your cells are going to take it in just as it is. You're not going to have to sugarcoat it for yourself or pretend that it's not that bad or whatever. You're going to take in that power as a whole, exactly as it is. Take in all that power. Don't filter it down. Don't water it down. Don't try to mollify it. Don't try to soften it. Don't try to make it not seem like what it really is. You don't have to be puppies and kittens about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, take it for what it is. Soak it in. Each cell, each organ, anything in your body, however you want to do this, every piece of your body, every part of you on the inside is going to take a bit of that energy and just flip it inside out like a popcorn kernel. Just flip it inside out. Once it flips inside out, you're going to see the color or the texture or the smell or the sound that you like that represents good, positive, powerful, good, loving, positive, let's get things done type energy to you, and what it would look like or smell like or feel like or sound like to you. Let's say I have determination on my mind and I need to get something done, and I'm going to take in, what vibe do I need right now? I need motivation to get a task done, whatever that may be, a phone call, work on the car, get the house clean, look for something online I need to find or something I need to buy, whatever your task is that you need to get done. No matter how big or small, just something you got to do that's got to get finished. What energy would you like to have for that task? Determination, staying on point, staying focused, no distractions. You want to be kind of in a good mood while you're doing it. You want to be looking at it as, this is something I'm going to check off my list. This is a good thing. I'm getting things done. I'm getting things accomplished. My day is finishing up. I'm getting things completed. This is good. Check, check, check. Good thoughts, right? However that manifests to you in your mind, if it feels silky, if it smells good, if that sensation of getting things done is a certain way, if it's a smooth vibration, a smooth frequency, if it looks like calm water on the ocean, however you want to imagine the good energy that would turn into inside your body, you're going to transform it. So when you take the bad stuff and flip it inside out like that, like a sock, right? Flip it inside out. And once it flips inside out, the good sensation that you want to assign to it, whether it's a good sound or a good smell or whatever, or good texture, right, is going to come out once you flip it out. And you're going to do that. I know this is weird, but just stay with me. You're going to do that all over your body with every inch of yourself, every ounce, every bit that you run into when you do, like, let's say you're just going to do a body scan, right? And every bit of that bad energy that you got that you run into, you just keep transforming it until it turns into what you want. Once you are full of the good vibe that you want to have and that you want to use for what you're about to do, imagine yourself in the very near future, either in the next 5 minutes or the next 5 days or whatever, whenever you need to get this task done, right? Imagine yourself in the future doing the task and getting it completed. And matter of fact, more specifically, I want you to imagine yourself finishing up the task and being done with it. You finish the phone call, you're hanging up the phone. You've run that errand, you're pulling back into your driveway. You've finished the kid with the homework, he got an A on his test. You know, whatever it is, whatever the outcome is that you need. I want you to imagine yourself achieving that outcome, achieving that goal, accomplishing that thing, and being done with it. Done. Check. And as you imagine yourself finishing up that task, I want you to see yourself emanating whatever that sensation was that you assigned to that good vibe. You feel silky. You have a crystal blue light coming out of you. You feel like cotton balls. You're hearing a certain hertz tone that you like that gets your brain feeling good, or whatever your favorite tone is. You know what I'm saying? It's all on YouTube. You can look all that stuff up. It's really good. It's really good for your brain. It smells like vanilla perfume or whatever your favorite perfume is. You're getting that sensation, you're getting that sense as you're finishing up this important task that's got to get done. It doesn't matter if it's changing a diaper or if you got to go to divorce court. It doesn't matter what it is. There's no limits here. So you see yourself doing the task, finishing it up, being victorious about the task, and you're emanating that good feeling or that good sensation, whatever that was that you wanted to assign to the good vibes, right? And to the accomplishment vibes. And you imagine yourself in the future like you're looking at yourself. You can imagine this however you want. If you want to be, if you want to imagine that you're like looking at yourself as a third person, like a physical person in the room, that's you and you're looking at yourself doing it. Or if you want to see yourself on a movie screen, or like a projector screen coming down, or if you want to see yourself like in another dimension getting it done that looks just like this one, you know, whatever. However you want to do that. But see yourself doing it and getting it done and emanating that power and that vibe, however that looks or feels or smells to you. And I want you to take the one that you've already got in you, that you've transformed now, and send it to that future self of you who is doing the task and completing it and emanating that shit. You know, just like a current. You know what I mean? And you're just sending it, and it's endless. It's endless. And because you've collected so much power from everybody else who was pissed off at you and who thought they were going to shut you down and ruin your day and hurt your feelings and make you cry and send you home in tears and all other shit. And all you've done is collect all their energy like a damn amoeba reaching out with the one little appendage, you know, and that all you've done is soak in all that shit and turn it into what you wanted and turn it into what you needed. So now you turn it into something that's just going to help you. That's all you're doing. So them being mad at you or whatever, all you're doing is using that motivation and that power and that strength and that vibe they gave you to turn around and just do something good for yourself and see yourself completing your task, whatever that may be. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's getting the dishes done or if it's passing the bar exam. I don't care what it is. Nothing is too great or too small to be doing this. There's no limits here. I don't do limits. I don't do categories and boxes and all that shit. You can do whatever you want with this, right? But Imagine yourself getting it done, and imagine yourself being full of that vibe that feels good to you and it feels like you're getting things done. And that is how you send something that was sent to you that was meant to hurt you and turn it into something good that you're just going to use to accomplish something in your life that it's going to help you get ahead, and you're just going to leave them in the dust anyway, so fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, like, if I'm going to be playing with you, that's one way to do it. Other people might tell you a different thing, and that's fine, it's whatever, but for me, that's how I do it. And that is a good way, because there have been many times when I've been in arguments with people or whatever, and instead of sitting there and thinking to yourself about how angry you are about the argument y'all just had, or what was said to you, or how that's ruined your day, or whatever, what you really could be doing with your time and your energy and your focus is to turn into something that's going to help you in your mind. Just fill your body with this stuff, right? And just turn around and just send it to your future self, hopefully more near future than far future, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully more soon than not. And get it done. And just, and if you can't think of a task, if you can't think of something you want to, like, program with that, just think about your life in general. Or just think about your day. It doesn't matter if it's mundane. Just think about how your day is going to go. Just be like, I'm just going to energize this day with this good vibe that I just created out of practically nothing. Really, it wasn't nothing, because the person who got mad at you and, like, yelled at you or whatever, or told you horrible things and, like, gave all that energy to you like this, they're just throwing their energy at you. So you're not really getting it from nothing, I suppose, but the fact that you were able to take that and turn it into something that is going to help you, it's going to motivate you. Because some people have a problem with, like, for some people it's difficult to just, like, get motivation out of nowhere after having something go wrong for them like that. So that's why I came up with that meditation, is because it helps you take the steps to get from where you are to where you want to be. And if you can break it down into little baby steps like that, sometimes it's a lot easier to do, because you're not overwhelming yourself with, okay, how do I change my mindset? You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes people, that's like people that have, like, low self-esteem, and somebody be like, oh yeah, you should love yourself. You should start loving yourself. You should really do that. That's important. Just start loving yourself. And the person who doesn't love themselves is like, how the hell do I do that? What's the process? Oh, I don't know. You just gotta do it. Well, so that doesn't help. You know what I mean? So I try to come up with, because I've had that done to me. Miranda, you should really start loving yourself. Gee, thanks. So I know how that feels to hear that. It's kind of dumb, and it's not helpful. So that's why I've come up with things like that. Every now and then I try to, like, put things together for y'all to, like, help get your mind right and take small steps so that you can so you can, like, bridge that gap. You know what I mean? So that's it for that video. I'm not going to do a long one. I just wanted to do, like, a little thing where I explain that process, like, separately, so that it's not lost, in another video or whatever. But I hope that helps, and if you need any help with that, please get in touch with me. Y'all know where to find me, and I will walk you through it. If you want to get on the phone and do it with me for a few minutes, that's fine too. We can do that. If you want to text me, do it, that's fine too. So I thought I would put that out there, and I hope that helps, and thanks a lot, and y'all have a good night. Thanks for listening.